Let me take a selfie. Hey guys, it's Courtney and I am here today with a what's on my iPhone video because a few of you guys have asked for this and I previously did one, but I deleted that video because I just didn't like how it came out and there were so many mistakes, and plus my phone looks different now. And so I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get to it. The phone that I currently have is the white iPhone 4S, which you can see right here. And then the case I have is this one with flowers all over it. And I got this at Aeropostale for $10. So the first thing is when you open it, this is my lock screen. And it is just this purple purple cloud background that I found on Tumblr. And here is my home screen right here. As you can tell, I have messages, photos, mail, camera, maps, calendar, stocks, notes. Most of the stuff I don't use. I use messages a lot, obviously. And then I use the photos and the camera, and the mail that I have to this, the email, actually is not my email anymore. I can't even get into it, and so it's kind of useless, but I can't even log out. It's really bad. And then we have like the app store and everything, and then there's like this folder called productivity, but I don't use this contacts thing. Then going to the second page, we just have settings, the calculator, the passbook, newsstand, find friends, compass, Chrome, which is so much better than like any other server, so you should definitely use that. No internet, no Safari, it's all about Google Chrome. Podcast, which I don't use at all. Maps, and then we have a folder that is games, and I just have Game Center, which I don't use at all. Flappy Bird, which I don't play anymore, but I'm not gonna delete it because then it's gonna be gone forever, and I don't want that. If I ever want to play Flappy Bird, I better have it. And then I have 2048, which I still haven't gotten 2048, and it's pretty bad. If you guys want to know my high score, then we can go open that up. It is 16,636 points. Then we have photography apps, and there's Afterlight, which is an amazing app, but I haven't used it in forever. And if you go to it, you can go to your camera roll, and we'll just take this photo of me, okay? And then you can use it, and you can like edit the crap out of it, and you can put like light leaks and all of this. And you can see, it just makes it look all vintagey. Then there's Square Ready, which basically is an app that can fit any photo so that it can fit in the square for Instagram. And so we'll just take a random photo. How about this one of baby me? And all you do is you click this button at the bottom, and there you go, it'll fit on Instagram. And then there's VSCO Cam, which is my favorite, and just like everyone else, I tend to use that T1. Here's a picture of me and my friend, Caitlin. And so yeah, I tend to use T1 because it is just the best filter. I mean, no lies, if everyone's using it, you know it's gotta be good. And then I have VidStitch, which is basically what most of the Viners probably use. And it's basically the same thing as like any of those where you can have templates, but you can put videos in them too. And so yeah, I have the free version obviously. I haven't really used it yet, but I'm planning on it. And then I have Square Ready Video, which is the exact same thing as Square Ready, except that instead of photos, you can use it for videos. And then I have Pics Stitch, which is where it has different frames, so you can have multiple pictures. And there's these ones, and then there's like a bunch also, these ones with locks, which you can't buy, or you have to buy, and they aren't part of the free pack. And your girl's too cheap for that, so I'm not gonna do that. And then lastly, I have PicsArt, and PicsArt is actually really cool because this is how you can get like those cool custom backgrounds. So you just click this and you go to edit photos, and then you can choose a background. I'll choose this one with donuts on it. And then you can go to the bottom and you can add a photo, and then you just go and we'll take this picture of me, whatever, selfie game is strong. And then you can just stretch it out, and then you can have it right there, and then it's done. Oh, and it closed. And then you can click OK, and normally, you know, I'd have that down so it's like straight, and then there's borders, but I messed it up. It's okay though, that's how that works. And those are my editing softwares. And then I just have social media, so I have my Instagram. You guys should go follow me on that. My username is the same as my YouTube. It is CartneyBreanne. Yeah, I like to post a lot of photos on there, so you should totally add me and follow me. And then I also have Twitter, and you should follow me on Twitter too. My username is Cartney_Breanne, because I tend to tweet a lot, and I like to favorite everyone's tweets and stuff that they send to me, so yeah, you should add me. I have Vanilla, which I haven't gone on in forever because I go on there and I realize how broke I am. And I have Facebook and Pinterest, and I have YouTube, obviously. And I have Tumblr. You should follow me on Tumblr too, because I really like Tumblr, and my username is just CartneyBreanne. So here's a little look into that if you want to see, and it's not loading, but I just post really pretty pictures on there, and then the occasional funny one too, because Tumblr people are awesome. And then I have Vine. You can add me on there too. I don't think I'm that funny, honestly, but my username is just CartneyBreanne also, or Cartney. It's one of those, so there's that. And then lastly, I have Snapchat, and you guys should add me on Snapchat because I like to have tons of friends on there. My username is CartneyBreanne, just like pretty much everything else. It's just my name. And then for music, I have Pandora, which I listen to all the time. I know I'm old, probably, because everyone's like using iTunes Radio and all that, but you know, I've just stuck with Pandora. It works for me. And then Shazam, which is this really awesome app. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. If you haven't, all you do is, if you're listening to, like, if you're watching a TV show, or you're just anywhere, if you're in a restaurant and you hear a song that you really like but you don't know the name of it, you just click this button in the middle, and then it will find the song for you. And it's awesome, and then you can just tag it and it'll be stored there for you. And then I have SoundCloud, which I use to find music for my videos and stuff. And then next to that, I have iBooks. And then there's this Wolfram Alpha, which is like the best app ever for school. And then I have the Awesomeness TV app, which is just the app for the YouTube channel, and you can watch all the different shows and all that jazz. And the last four things I have are Gmail, because that is my email, reminders, which I don't use at all, and then I have Parent Connection, which is basically GradeSpeed, which is where I go to check my grades during the school year, and I'm so glad I do not have to do that for 2.5 more months. And then I have the Nike app, because you can't get rid of it, and I can't even use it because it won't calibrate on my phone. Safari, which I sometimes use, but I use Google Chrome more. And then I have the phone, obviously, and then I have music, and I have so much music now, but if you guys really want to know, my favorite artist at the moment is Kalin and Myles, so that's technically artists, but their music is so good, like, you just keep listening. I can't stop. It's on repeat. It's really bad. They're pretty cute too, so that adds to it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Wake you up on a Sunday, late night, I think we need to get away.